going to talk about one of my favorite Florida wildflowers. That is the Swamp Leatherflower, Clematis crispa. And here you can see the flower, also known as curl flower, swamp leatherflower, curly flower, virgin's bower. It's an herbaceous, semi-woody perennial climbing, weakly ascending vine. You can see here a young flower that hasn't opened. The flowers on this typically can last for several days. 3 to 5 days, I would say, before they die and shrivel up. The fruit is a capsule with little spikes that stays green until it's ripe, and then it dries and then falls apart, and it looks like it could get hooked on and be carried around by animals. Clematis blooms in the spring, summer, or fall. Tends to die back in the winter and resprout from the ground. You can see here these leaves are pinnately compound. 3 to 5 linear to ovate leaflets per leaf. It's kind of like poison ivy. You can see here the leaflets are in threes. And this plant is toxic. It can cause ulcerations. It has glycosides and ranunculin, which is a toxin. Prefers acidic soils. Natural range of this plant is the coastal plain and the Mississippi River Valley. There's many other species of clematis throughout the country. This is probably the most southerly one. This plant can tolerate flooding. It can be completely underwater for months and it will come back. It's one of the Blackwater River species found around here on Lake Monroe. Flowers are mildly fragrant. It has no petals, but these, what you're seeing are the sepals, which are fused. To make this urn shape. And the flower actually seems to go through different color stages. Sometimes it's more purple than white. See the stamens in there. I'll show you what this looks like in its native environment. Alright, I'm going to show you this Florida wildflower that's soon to be extinct here in Florida, based on my observations. Soon to be eliminated because it's kind of a rare flower here. It's called Clematis crispa. You can see it here in its native habitat. It's a very weakly ascending vine. Kind of looks like poison ivy. It has these pinnate leaves in an opposite arrangement in twos, and threes. And you can see how it's trying to scramble up whatever it can. It's been trying to train it to go up this tree. So you can see the growing here. It's not a very common flower. It's easily overlooked, easily mowed over, easily destroyed. This is the only patch that I've found since I've been in Central Florida for the last 2 years. And it's growing here under this laurel oak here. Maybe it's a live oak. So you can see the habitat for Clematis crispa is this Blackwater River floodplain.